Deposition of an Oracle. Chapter 1. The time came for her to die, and she would not die. So perhaps she might waste away, they thought, and she did waste, but not away. And the time came for her to receive final absolution, so they set candles upon her clavicle, but this she would not allow. She blasphemed with gusto, and she knocked the scented oils across the shroud they'd readied on a trestle nearby. God love her, they said, in bitter, unconvincing voices, or perhaps they meant, may the unnamed God love her, our unrepentant sister Yakel, for we certainly can't. Sink me in the crypt, she said, speaking directly to them for the first time in years. You're too young to know. That's how they used to do it. When the time came for an elder to go and she wouldn't, they settled her down in the ossuary so she could chummy up to the bones. Supplied her with a couple of candles and a bottle of wine. Let her get used to the notion. They came back a year later to sweep up the leavings. Mercy, said whoever was nearby to hear. I insist, she replied. Check with Sister Scholastica, and she'll bear me out. She's raving mad, said someone else chocolately. Yakel approved of chocolate, and indeed everything edible. Since Yakel's eyesight had gone out for good a decade earlier, she identified individuals by the degree and idiosyncrasy of their halitosis. She's always been raving mad, said a third observer, vinegarish almonds. Isn't that rather sweet? Yakel reached for something to throw, and all she could find was her other hand, which wouldn't detach. She's doing sign language, the poor deluded dovelet. Clinging to life, so whatever for? Perhaps it isn't her time. It is, said Yakel. It is, I keep telling you. Won't you fiends let me die? I want to go to hell in a handbasket. Put me out of my misery and into the afterlife where I can do some real damage, damn it. She's not herself, said someone. She was never reliably herself, to hear tell, said another. The bed-sheets caught fire spontaneously. Yakel found she was rather enjoying this, but it helped neither her reputation nor her rescue that the only liquid nearby with which to douse the flames was cognac.